talk about anger. I'm about to go to a party. I'm sitting here in my fairy nook. It's my reading nook, my cozy place that I can, relax in. And so that's kind of the perfect time to talk about anger rather than, when I'm all worked up. Yeah. I have an interesting dance with anger. It's one that has been at times really hard for me to express, and at other times it's been like my immediate go-to emotion that just there's like no stopping it. Ooh, okay, broken frontal lobe, immediately I'm threatened. Kill it, So I have a very intricate relationship with anger, and I had to really learn how to be okay letting myself not only be angry, but especially express anger. I had a big old choke chain on myself for a long time. Martial arts definitely helped with the choke chain. It broke the choke chain. Having to learn how to ki. Oh boy, that was not fun, but really worth it. If you don't know what a ki is, it's the big vocalization when you do a strike. It's the channeling of your energy into the strike and the focusing of it, and it can also be really scary to somebody on the other side on the receiving end of it, which is an extra bonus. But having to learn how to do that in order to really strike, and really, just for me, learning how to hit anything that possessed physical mass, that was really hard for me to do. I used to be a very nice girl. I'm not a nice girl anymore. I'm very kind, and I'm very loving, but I'm not nice. So, and a lot of that really was learning to express anger, learning to be okay with it, learning to understand when I was angry and why. Really, that was a big one, because for me, anger is always about boundaries. Just about all the time. If I am angry about something, there's some kind of a boundary being crossed, or there's a situation that is not good for me, or maybe it's just a situation that I really would like to be different and it's not, So, of course, that's, when I need to adjust my expectations and my own boundaries with things and where I think that they should be, what I think things should be doing in my life, and etc. So anger tells me when something needs to change. It tells me when I need to act a lot of times, or sometimes even when I need to not act and get the heck out of the situation as quickly and seamlessly as I can. Yeah, so the other major aspect that there's two, actually. So there's boundaries, and then there's the cathartic purge. Really, I don't want to carry that in there. And there's all sorts of ways that I can get my anger out. I don't always have to vent it, verbally, or, I don't always have to go and punch things. Although that is one wonderful way to channel all my anger out. It's not necessarily the most effective way, though. It does help blow the charge. And sometimes that's all that needs to happen, and then I can just go and resolve the situation and do something about it. And me just punching the bag every day and not resolving the issue that's making me angry, either in myself or in the situation, that's when I start really having problems. That's when I start developing an anger holding pattern, is when I'm not dealing with the situation. And I used to be like a major doormat. Oh man, I mean like bad doormat, a punching bag, really. And having to learn how to even set boundaries, how to express them, how to mean them, and how to defend them. We could go off about that topic, and I don't actually have time to do that today. And that's a that's a really big rabbit hole that I am sure I will be exploring here and on my blog and just everywhere, because it's a big topic in my life is boundaries, setting them, meaning them, and then defending them. Because you can say it and you can mean it all you want, but obviously, no, I'm not going to give you my lunch money.
Well, you better.
We'll back off.
Or what?
And if you get to the point of or what, and you're not, the answer is nothing. I'll cry, or I'll be really mad at you. And their answer to or what is, I'll fucking deck you. I'll shove you down this flight of stairs. And, you gotta weigh that shit. So, learning martial arts so that I didn't have to just live chronically afraid did a big, huge help to anger, because that was really a lot of where my anger comes from, is being in situations where people are doing things to me that I don't want them doing to me and that I don't enjoy them doing to me, and feeling helpless and powerless to stop it. And it's not that, once I became a martial artist, I am now invincible. No, but I have more options. And the biggest thing martial arts did for me was not anything to do with the physical skills of self-defense. I mean, that's a bonus, and I keep working at that all the time. But that is kind of a icing on the top. Really, what it is that it taught me how to stop conflicts before they even happened, or situations that just really turned out to be not good for me. It helps me learn how to see them more quickly, and so does experience. Yeah, with every year, I'm like, I see what you're doing there, and then I can just go over here, because I don't want anything to do with that. So yeah, between experience and martial arts, and practice with saying no, and practice with setting boundaries, practice with just really knowing who I am, what I want, what I don't want. That knowing myself was a huge part of popping the anger bubble as well. And it's not that it's gone per se, but there have been several times in my life where just massive cliff formations of anger have just crumbled in one instant from something, stuff. We'll get into those as well. The trouble spots again come when I want to avoid the situation that's making me angry, when I want to avoid the conflict and I don't want to say what's going on. Oh, like I said, that is a huge topic all unto itself. But learning how to not do that, learning how, when a problem is tiny, to deal with it right then. It's not a big
crap, mess, bullshit.
Oh yeah, learning to see situations, head them off at the pass, and just confront them when things are very small. That made learning how to confront and deal with things that I was upset about, made it so much easier. So that with practice in those less scary situations with people that I was safe with, it made it easier to learn how to deal with a situation that really I am really fucking upset. And again, martial arts, learning how to deal with that much adrenaline, that much fear coursing through your body, the body goes into animal mode, and you got to deal with it. And physiologically learning how to do that, physiologically learning how to set boundaries, defend them, what I'm going to allow into my space, how to deal with that, how to deal with somebody coming at me aggressively, practicing that and playing all the games we play in martial arts. Where the body goes, the mind will follow, and vice versa. And so those things, those are huge in me learning how to deal with anger and how to have a good relationship with anger. There's others, sometimes I don't have a good relationship with anger.